Hey guys, this is Karen with Planning with Care Bear, and it feels like it has been forever since I have filmed. I had a lot of stuff going on over the holidays. I wasn't feeling that great. My daughters were dealing with possible some not so good diagnosis for her. So it just felt like I needed to hunker down and just spend time with my family. It didn't even feel like Christmas. Of course, I got it on Thanksgiving night. I got a new kitten, and so we had bought a new tree last year. Well, this lovely new cat of mine, he's an angel, but he's also a devil. He bit into the wires at the bottom part of the tree, so the rest of the time our tree only worked from the middle up. And it just did not feel like Christmas. I wasn't the only one that said it. It seemed like everybody that I talked to said that as well. And so we didn't even decorate our tree. Didn't even mess with it. And, you know, of course we wrapped Christmas gifts and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know, it just didn't feel like Christmas. I don't know. So I'm hoping that this next year will feel better. So I am going to be doing a office, reorganizing and redecorating and all that stuff. My daughter has a drafting desk that she got from her dad in like 2021 or 2022. She still has not had my husband put it together. She's in here, by the way. You guys say hey to Kenzie, which is also Haley, but she prefers to go by Kenzie.
I thought in 2021.
Yeah, in 2021. I knew it was sometime in there. And she just hasn't had a want to get it put together. But now we're kind of going to do this overhaul in the office. She will be in here with me, trying to get her to maybe start sometime and maybe film some YouTube videos about her art and stuff like that. So we don't know about that yet, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed. So what I'm going to do right now is go over the kits that I will be using in January. And of course, the way they redid it this year. And I have had dry skin with my hands that keep like cracking. And so I'm seeing like little tiny and with the new cat, of course, you also are going to get, you know, scratches and that kind of stuff. His favorite toy is his mama's hand. So mama's hand gets eat up. Okay, so, but with the restriction, what I was saying, the first week of January is actually behind the December tab. And then the 26th of January through February 1st is going to be in January's tab. So actually the Super Bowl will be the first week that's going to be in February's tab. So we're going to go through this, and then I'm going to show you the setup as far as the like whichever one of these I choose to use. And then what sticky notes I choose to use for that week, and the cover for the week, and the planner folio. What I need to do right now, though, is to get a drink of my water. Ooh. I don't really like where I've got the water situated at. I'm going to have to take down, I have this, and it says number 1 mom. I have this sitting on my keyboard, on my laptop. I thought my laptop open, have it sitting there, but I'm going to have to move it. Like, I moved it over to my right hand side. I have been trying to be more mindful about my water intake. That's going to be one of the things that I'm going to track this year. I got me a real cute Stanley knockoff at Five Below. I think like $10 or $15. I don't remember exactly. And then I got these little, let's see if I can do this. These little straw covers. And I think it come with 4 or 5. And so I've enjoyed having my water. Okay. I don't know what that is over there. It's like, looks like a number. I think my husband may have put one of these pieces on backwards on my new. I guess I could try to show you. But once we get the office totally done, I mean, well, got decorations falling everywhere. This poor little one. This is what he looks like, and his legs are kind of uneven. And I need to put some double-sided tape onto his side. And this is, I'll go ahead and tell you right now, this is my word of the year, is balance. I hope you can see that. And I've got it just kind of clipped onto the cardboard part of the Good Luck Bear. Let's see, let me show you. This is right before I started filming. Let me pull that out of the way a little bit. There we go. This white thing is new here, and I've got my laptop sitting on it. And then my Care Bear bears and other things that I like. And then this is where I have put the balance clip. There we go. I know it's not going to transfer really that well. It's because I got a different phone cover or phone case this year for Christmas, and I'm not crazy about it. I may have to ask my husband for a different one. Okay, so let's get started on the stickers. These are all, except the reading log, these are all from Black Dog Sticker Co. You can go on her Etsy shop, and when you go to checkout, you can do Karen, Karen, PR20, Karen, PR20, and it will get you 20% off of your order. This is the of course now it starts shaking. This is the November 2025 freebie. I do have an order that will be here this week sometime that will probably have the December freebie. So I collect her freebies. So then what we're going to be looking at next, and I did mistakenly forget to order the dashboard page for this, so I have it in my February cart, so should be able to order that very soon. So this is kit 309. It's called New Year's. So here is, make sure I got this out of the way. Okay, so we've got our sheet A here. Of course, with moving things around, it's going to take me a little bit of getting used to where I need to put things. Okay, and this one is sheet B. And you also get another piece of the deco washi. What I'm showing you right now comes with the full kit. I believe it's 11. Let me double check. Let's see. Yeah, $11. Full kit, all sheets. You get sheet A that I showed you, sheet B that I've showed you, and you get one of sheet C. I need extra labels, so I go ahead and for $2 more, and I get a second one. So if you want to order exactly what I've ordered here, it will be $13, and then you will have they're 20% off of that. Okay, so that's the monthly kit we're going to be using for January. And I'm not going to tell you what it is right now, but I am pretty much certain that I'm going to be adding another planner to the lineup. So we will see when it happens. If it happens. I don't want to get you guys hopes up and then it not happen. So here is the weekly kit for $309. So we got A, which is your sampler. You got D, which is your thin washi. H, which is your date strips. J, which is your sidebar. F, which is your pattern boxes. And O, which is your pattern flags. So that is that is kit 309. That matches the monthly. So we got that there. And let's see. The next kit we got is kit 311. And I normally do these by kit number, but I done it by when I'm going to be using them, so I can come straight from here and put them in my album. So we've got our sampler, thin washi, date strips, pattern labels, sidebar, and pattern flags. And then we've got kit 310. This one's called Snowed In. Oh, I didn't say the other one's name was Aurora Aesthetic. Let me get a sip of water. Okay, kit 310 is Snowed In. So we have A, these are all the same sheets. D, H, F, J, I love this little snowman, and O. Okay, and then we have kit 312, which is Winter Wonderland. So we have A, D, H, F, J, and O. So there is Winter Wonderland, kit 312. Okay, and then this one is going to be the kit that takes you one day into February. So it's kit 313. It's called Frosty Flowers. We've got A, D, H, F, J, and O. That is Frosty Flowers, which is 313. There is a helicopter flying over our house. One thing I know for sure is it's the med flight, but I'm not on that med flight. Which is shocking because I have been so many times. It's kind of a going joke if you think that this is some sick kind of joke. But there was one time my mother-in-law called my husband because she knew I wasn't feeling good. And she's like, I just heard med flight go over. Is it Karen? And he's like, no, it's not. She's fine. I think I had the flu or something. Well, from here on out, when we have the helicopter fly over, I'll look at somebody and I'm like, it's not me. Okay, the reading log that we're going to be using is the one that we've been using, STK 166-A for 7x9. I show you, I have not been keeping up with it. Of course, if you know my planning here lately, I have not been, as you can see, have not been planning either. So I did put it down in I think. Yeah, I put it down in December, but, and these things are a pain in the ass to take up, so no, I am not taking it up. Yes, I will eat $5.50 minus 20%. Anyway, okay, guys, well, that is this. I guess I can go ahead and show you what I'm using, the cover I'm using for this week. I may start and use a particular cover for the whole month. I don't know. I have a lot of covers, but I get tired of changing them over, so I may just decide to select 12, like at the beginning of the year, and then, unless it's something special, like Christmas, yeah, I may just keep the same one on. And then, since this has green in it, I'm going to be using this folio. Okay, guys, I hope you had a great holiday season, and I hope you're going to have a good, happy new year, and I will make sure that this gets out. Hopefully, you'll have time still to order these kits. I don't know, but if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. It lets YouTube know that you like my content, and it will restart to refer. I can't talk today. It will begin to refer my content out to other people. Thanks, guys. Have a good day. God bless.